cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Lots of love about this holiday, especially the slate of hoops.
And it's become like a tradition for us in the NBA where we play on Christmas. And of course, the best teams play on this day. So if you get to play today, it's a sign of you're really kind of making it in the league because all the eyes are on you.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers.
Boy, what an advantage that is when your 7-footer can initiate, then hit the roller in stride.
Here's Frazier. It's guarded by Markkanen. There's the drive. It's deflected. They get it back. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had. Only one could come away satisfied.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
George feels it out a bit. Markkanen outside. Rebounded by Frazier.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ayton inside. Kessler on him. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's George on the drive, and the shot goes in.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Frazier. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. George outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Frazier, the pass to Ayton. Offensive board. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Driving in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
George with it, coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And here's Siakam. Drives to the hoop, out left to the wing. To the inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Grown man man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. George passes to Kessler. Davis with it. The floater. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Now here's George, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Davis, off with the layup. Portland leading. Here's Frazier. Second shot opportunity. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lauri Markkanen.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collins checked in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Such a unique offensive skill set at a very young age. Markkanen a difficult guy to defend.
The drive by Siakam to the right side. Ayton with a screen. Pass to Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Releases. Portland again missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
George outside. Markkanen with it. Kicks it to George. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. George has got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Check by Davis. Siakam with a screen on George. To the left side wing. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Here's George. He's got 7. And here's Davis. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And they're able to recover.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Siakam. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Now here's Davis. And here's Collins for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Ayton, the screen on George. Pass to Frazier. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Markkanen.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Frazier. Now here's Siakam. Check by Davis. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz.
Timeout, timeout.
It's a 3-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And Utah calls time here.
Here they come. The Utah Jazz High Squad. What a favorite, man.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Portland, number 1.
This is a team that is simply not missing anything right now, and they are just getting more and more confident in themselves every game.
Now here's Collins. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. They double team George. From outside the arc, Bull grabs the board. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gafford with a screen on George. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. Goes up on the wing. And that's good for 2. And now a 5-point Portland lead.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rejected by Bull. Thompson outside. Pass to Frazier from behind the arc. No good that time.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now here's George. Here's Sensabaugh. Crafty move. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Solid use of the screen and roll from Thompson, a dangerous player who destroys opposing defenses off these sets.
To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Thompson. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Gafford the screen. Highland finds Thompson. And he drives in. Bull. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
He's guarded by Highland. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with Zach Collins, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Sensabaugh. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Portland leading. Jackson surveying the D. Thompson outside. Pass to Highland. There's a screen by Bol. From 18 feet away, Highland misses. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Portland's shooting around 41%. Outside Highland. Now here's Thompson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. They get it again. From deep three-point land. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside, Highland. There's a screen by Bol. Highland, the pass to Bol. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Highland attacks. Here's Bol. Back to Highland. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
You know, injuries cost Zach Collins a couple of seasons of his young career. But Smitty, the talent is still intriguing.
B.A., the 10th pick back in 2017, has a combination of size, shot blocking, and shooting. You don't get that every day.
Ayton, he's checked in for Bol. Highland, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Davis. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Jackson. Inside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hendricks takes the 12-footer and hits it. Hendricks has gotten his first basket of the night.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
Out to Thompson from downtown. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
The floater. Back to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. And the three off target.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Oh, from the parking lot.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's tenacious, hitting from the perimeter while drawing the foul.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. At the line for Utah.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gafford with a screen on Davis. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Davis with it. He had 31 in the win against New Orleans. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he stays with it. Out to the right wing. Second chance effort. The Jazz again can't hit. Portland has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep to the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Ayton. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Davis. Pass to Sensabaugh. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Gafford with a screen on Davis. Driving to the basket. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hendricks, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the bucket is good. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
He's checked in for Markkanen. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Portland. Frazier comes in for Gafford. Blazers on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Frazier. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Davis. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jackson with a screen on George. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. We've got Davis. Also, George out there. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now, here is George. He's got 7. Thompson with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to George. Floats one up. The Trailblazers pull it in. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Hendricks passes to Davis. Outside, George. Davis setting the pick for George. Outside, Davis. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Now, here is George. His last outing, 16 points for him. To halt the run, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 8.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, Siakam. His last outing with 20 points. And there's the drive. Thompson in the corner. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
As you know, this is one of my favorite events. Lots of great three-point shooters in the league now, but this group, the best of the best.
Yeah, narrowing down the final contestants will not be an easy task. Moving on to the first half of our game, DeAndre Ayton certainly impressed out there.
I love the energy out of him thus far. Piling up the blocks, not allowing shooters to get comfortable, and cleaning up the boards. He's giving a full effort. I don't see him slowing down in the second half either.
And that'll do it for half.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball. Here on 2K Sports, Klay Thompson has been sensational. He's
done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Bull. Jackson is out there with Frazier. Vantage Bones Highland. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Offensive rebound. Highland against George. Passes it to Hendricks. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers leading by 13. Highland with it. Scoreless thus far. Bull. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. Siakam is checked in for Jackson.
Number 43, Pascal Siakam.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Down by 15. Hendricks passes to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 6 points in the quarter. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Highland against George. Into the lane. Here's Bosniak. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Portland, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the first of 3. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Highland. He has yet to score. Portland moving the ball around. 3-pointer. Rebound, Utah.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Frazier. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Here's Hendricks. The Blazers getting the bucket. Davis gets a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. The pass to Frazier. To the paint. Siakam inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. George looking around. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Highland against Davis. Screen by Siakam. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from George.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the middle. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick and roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
And the Jazz call time here. While we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. You look at Kessler, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion. Always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 9. Kicks to George. George double teamed. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. The shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Siakam. Here's Bosniak. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. George against Highland. And here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Right side Markkanen. Lets a floater go. Here's Kessler. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's George. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Siakam, good.
Well, this is your 2019 Most Improved Player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And the Jazz call time here. both teams making some changes here.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Bol? And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment, third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Here's Hendricks. 8 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Collins, a screen on Gafford. And George, here we go. Collins. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And Utah making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second. Trailblazers leading by 7. Frazier the pass to Gafford. And stolen by Barrett. Down low. Collins, good. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Screen by Bol. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Thompson against George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
That one on Thompson. The Jazz have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. To the inside. Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Frazier covering. Sensabaugh no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's a screen by Collins. Sensabaugh no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. Back to Gafford. Thompson passes to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Jazz trail by 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. George with the bucket.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gafford's got 6.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And so it's the Portland Trail. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Jazz shooting about 42% so far. They've got Markkanen Also Collins out there. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Outside, George, the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving to the basket. They grab their own miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Johnston passes to Markkanen. Here's Bosniak. In the corner, it's Gafford. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 9. Bull, a screen on George. Inside. And the dunk by Bull.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Sensabaugh. A shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Frazier.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Screen by Bull. Frazier the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Out to the wing. Outside, George. Outside, Collins. Passes it to Markkanen. Rebounded by Gafford. Trailblazers leading by 14. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. 3-on-3. Here's Sensabaugh. And the rejection by Gafford. The teardrop falls in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Screen by Bull. Frazier with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Bosniak. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
For the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Collins. And Barrett subbed in for George. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Jackson in for Frazier. Here's Bosniak. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Barrett. Bull, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Siakam. Outside for Jackson. It's deflected. And they're on the break, pushing it up. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Andre Ayton's checked in for Portland.
and they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. At one point, they led by 16. Driving inside. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Portland.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused. And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Siakam, a screen on George. Releases. Here's George. They set the pick. Down low. 4 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 9 assists now tonight.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Ayton a screen. Siakam passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Now, here's George. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Thompson. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Here's George. Pass to Hendricks. Over Jackson. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hendricks. Hendricks has got 14 points now in the second half. Now Siakam with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Outside, George. Six on the shot clock. Davis setting the pick for George. And the 3 off target.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Here's Siakam. No good. Shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Jazz trail by 9. Markkanen down low. Guarded by Jackson. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's George. And Utah again with the bucket. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam with it. Ayton the screen. Out to Thompson. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Hendricks passes to Collins. No good there.
and he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
The shot by George, wide open, from outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Jackson. Here's Bosniak. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Utah. 9-point game. Markkanen from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The drive by Thompson. Bosniak, defended by George. Here's Bosniak. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside for Jackson. Ayton, a screen on Davis. Thompson looking for an opening. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The three from Davis. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
No